Transportation. It is lunchtime, and it is very hard to be the lunchtime keynote speaker. But we do appreciate you joining us on the live stream. We're very happy to have you. Our lunchtime keynote is an inspirational keynote. It's about vertical transport and last mile delivery. Please give a warm welcome to the head of GLP Transit Management at Schindler, Florian Troesch.
Hello, and thank you to have you here. 53%. According to the Business Insider, last mile delivery accounts about for 53% of total cost of shipping. I think this number can be debated, but actually that we waste billions of dollars in last mile delivery is absolutely clear. And there is actually a horizontal challenge to it. And at this fair, we have amazing solutions to visit here. But there is also a vertical dimension to it. Schindler transports daily 1 billion people. If we let these people wait 2 minutes longer because we have to bring up some parcels, we just wasted 33 million hours of lifetime, 4,000 years a day. That cannot be. So that's why it's today an honor for me to show you how Schindler solves complex mobility in the verticality, and with this solves the last step to last mile delivery. And furthermore, how by working together, based on open APIs, we have actually everything together to make seamless end-to-end delivery a reality. Looking at the cities outside, we actually see that many of them are close to collapse. This has a horizontal aspect, but it is also relevant in the verticality. And if we add now a few robots and a few parcels and even a few more, we all know what's going to happen. We need smart solutions that make delivery also on the verticality a reality. And that vertical becomes more relevant. Also in Europe, we see every day. We have here, for example, in Frankfurt, the Omni Tower, a tower with 2,000 people who work, live, and play there on 30 times 30 meters, but 200 meters high. This is not just a building. This is a complex ecosystem. And we enable it by a holistic transit solution, which we call Schindler Port. And it's actually a pointer to the future, how mobility and logistics work in high-rise buildings. You potentially think, yes, what does Schindler do? We bring most efficient elevators, naturally. That's what we do since many decades. But the reality is that we bring today already much more. We bring a whole package of mobility solution to rethink future urban mobility. This is smart algorithms, this is digital twin, sustainable operation, API, and much more, all needed to make the cities of the future a reality. Before now jumping to the future, I would go quickly to the back to explain our DNA. We started 30 years ago with destination control. You see it here on the right-hand side, the first smart traffic optimization on verticality, where with algorithms, we basically allocate people to the right elevator and bring efficiency by just algorithmics, 30 years ago. And as you see now here, we are almost double as fast because the destination control is finished now, where the conventional system is working and wasting our lifetime and our energy, honestly. Based on this, we developed further, and 20 years later, we had basically the same principle with new feature, new screens, card readers, but it is the only solution which makes a building like the one in the back a reality. 30,000 people in 500 meters high, only possible with a suited traffic system in verticality. And so we are again in today, where we integrate the elevator, but we also integrate basically all touch points of a passenger in a building, from car parking to locker to visitor management, to really manage this building in the most comfortable and easy way for human beings like you and me, for parcels, but also for robots. All they have to work and live together. And how this works, I would like to show you in this short movie about Omni Tower. A new dimension in building access and transit management. And what do we mean by new dimension? Up to now, we thought buildings always in 3D, but we have to think them in 4D, with time in the sense of lifetime, life cycle. We have to think buildings as organic things which evolve over time and adapt to the requirements to come. And how do we do that? First, we can upgrade them from, as we have seen, from the conventional to destination control, and with this gain up to 25% more capacity. This is the one we need for the parcels and the delivery robots. And at the same time, we reduce the energy. This is so efficient that we say over the next years, we potentially have a similar discussion like with the light bulbs. Is it really suited to use inefficient technology? Furthermore, we provide completely touchless operation. For many years, our MyPort app, which allows touchless elevator journey, was a complete gadget. But since COVID is an absolute necessity, which actually shows a change in behavioral in the community. Today, they don't want to touch public devices anymore. They want to have their own device, and we see a huge adoption. And that's why we see now many projects globally having this application where your elevator is basically into pocket. And this also allows further optimization naturally. Another trend we see is that the overall speed of development in the city is so fast that we really have to rethink how we do innovation. Up to now, basically everybody was a little bit in his turf, we elevator, others around. This will not work in the future anymore. If we want to build a sustainable city of the future, we have to go into system innovation, work together, because 3 brains are obviously more clever than 1, and the efficiency lies between the disciplines. So for that, we have invented the Schindler CoLab platform, which basically integrates all kinds of APIs so that we can collaborate with partners and customers and make use cases like the one we show here, where a robot calls the elevator and travels around. Small step, but pretty powerful, because this is actually a fridge on wheels, replacing all the fridges in the hotel rooms. One robot instead of 100 minibars, quite a sustainable deal, and shows how we work together. We can completely resync buildings. We have seen the Omni Tower, which is very comfortable for the passenger, but the revolution lies behind. And we call it the general purpose elevator system. And the revolution is actually that we have two types of buildings, bankers coming from the front, residentials coming from the side, but they use all the same elevator and are completely segregated by artificial intelligence. So this means the CEO has never to meet the family. They travel as if they would have an individual ride, but it brings super flexibility because we can add a hotel or another building whenever we want, just add it like this. So we have total flexibility in how we use a building today and in the future. And in extreme, we can say we completely delink the application from the structure. We just transformed your building into a bookshelf. We have the floors and the elevators, which are here to stay, and residential, commercial, hotel, the applications, they come and go like books in your bookshelf. And like this, we can dramatically increase the life cycle time of a building, which will be super sustainable. So I think we have seen that we provide you a lot of solutions to make the last mile a reality. Our friend can seamlessly walk through the entrance, go to the elevator. When he leaves the elevator, he comes to the door, but there is one piece missing, the really last step, the doors of today. It's just 100 century old and not fit for purpose anymore. If you look at how people with disabilities have to do with these doors, the hinge doors, how you see how robots work with them, it's just not working. And further, it wastes a lot of time, of space. We actually evaluated that with suited doors, we can use the space behind and reduce the space by 10%. This is dramatic. So how did we solve it? We actually invented a totally new system, a sliding door. Oh, sorry, this was too fast. Oh, trying again. A sliding door which pulls together and actually is not really a sliding door. It brings all the advantages of a hinge door into sliding door environment. It's flush, it's space efficient, but it's also burglar proof, proof against fire, noise, temperature. You can use it for your apartment door immediately and it will come out next year. And with this, we basically allow our friend with the parcel to go in, walk through without any interruption, and completely barrier-free go to his apartment. And this is naturally also very useful for people with disabilities. We include them, they can go as everybody else. They just seamlessly and barrierlessly enter. Family, cats, just for everybody. And naturally also for the robots. And for them we made even a security system. So if the area is not safe, we make it secure. The robot really only enters when the area is super safe. And with this, we have basically built the platform for shared service, robot logistic, last mile, and even completely new environments. Fiction? Not at all. Here we see the first version, which we will bring out next year. It's now in the certification process. It's with cloud, with API. The robot calls the door. I would like to enter, drive through. And with this, together with all I have shown today, we have the first entirely end-to-end indoor mobility solution for robots. They can go everywhere, they can clean, they can share, they can bring. And with this, I hope I really could convince you that we have all together to make end-to-end last-mile delivery a reality, and with this, together, open the door to completely future-oriented, completely new city topologies which embrace new ways of connected delivery. Thank you, and with this, I give back. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Florian. You've got me. The doors look great. I can't wait to try that out. Let's say in 2 years' time, we'll meet back here with those cyber doors of the future. We are moving right along with our topic of municipal infrastructure here on the main stage. We have one more panel discussion to close out the IAA transportation this year. The topic of this discussion is city planning of the future, new transport concepts in old cities. We're very pleased to have an international panel here